This is Hannibal here from thehannibaltv.com. Remember the days when AEW went head to head with NXT and demolished NXT? Those days are long over. Dynamite aired on Tuesday yesterday and got their lowest rating of all time, 0.10, just over 300,000 viewers. Meanwhile, NXT more than doubled it, 0.24 rating. Neither company really had big crowds. NXT had more than AEW. However, considering Randy Orton and other WWE stars, I think Jey Uso was also on the show. They had less than 2,000 people, and they were initially booked in the main arena in St. Louis, and they had to move to Chesterfield, Missouri, where, yes, there's actually a place called Chesterfield. I imagine that's where they invented sofas. Could only imagine. Raw Monday did a 0.47. Apparently, for both WWE and AEW's crowds last night, for NXT and as my phone's going off, for NXT and Dynamite, they had two of the smallest television tapings since the pandemic, not including that NXT is normally, of course, at the Performance Center. CM Punk was also at NXT last night, advising talent. Not sure if he was on camera or not. Taz recently had knee surgery. He's, of course, part of AEW. His son Hook is also in there. Maria Kanellis, whose contract is expiring at the end of the month. I heard Dave Meltzer say on Wrestling Observer Radio, I don't think she's ever appeared in AEW. She's done a few appearances in Ring of Honor, but that's about it. Whether they'll re-sign her just to sit at home again, who knows? Apparently, Janelle Grant wants WWE to release the non-disclosure settlement agreements related to settlements they made in the Vince McMahon lawsuits. The whole point of why you pay people off to sign non-disclosure agreements is for them not to be disclosed. And she is suing WWE as well as Vince McMahon, so obviously they're not going to do that. Of course, she put this out in a press release because everything she does, I mean, to be honest, to me, it's like you're like just grasping for attention every week. It's one, I understand why you would file for disclosure of the non-disclosure agreements, but why do you send everything to the media? It's like, please do a story on me. Please do a story on me. I need attention. I don't know. I'm sick of it, to be perfectly honest with you. Apparently, there was a man ejected from the NXT hotel last night for trying to take pictures of female talent's feet. Britt Baker is sick, but it's nothing serious. Luchasaurus is recovering from a serious illness. So wish him nothing but the best. Never heard anything bad about him. They have Jason. Raw has not actually moved to Netflix. SmackDown has gone down since moving from Fox to USA. And by the way, Raw was only 2 hours this week. And I heard the reports that some of the matches were only like 2 minutes. It seemed like they were trying to cram 3 hours into a 2-hour show. And I heard some reports that Raw wasn't actually a very good show. By the way, this weekend I'm interviewing at least Tony Atlas, and next week I talked to him today. Don the Rock Morocco, the original Rock, I will be interviewing in Hawaii.